let me walk you through traditional wholesale. So this is a seller. We have a seller. I'm going to talk to you guys about where we get these sellers, what we look for, what's the pay we're trying to identify. But once we get a happy seller in place, we're going to put a purchase and sales agreement, hear me when I say this, with the special clauses. Now, even though we know all contracts are assignable unless otherwise stated not, what do we always want to overdo? Disclose, right? We want to over disclose. And I promise you, if you over disclose, guess how many attorneys are going to be happy to work with you? All of them. That's right. All of them. Because attorney's job is to what? Mitigate risk. And so that's why they always want you to what? Get an extra document signed. And you're like, man, can we just close the deal? Well, no. We got to over disclose a lot of times, especially when there's a gray line. You with me? So once that's in place and we've signed that, now do I have equitable interest? I absolutely have equitable interest. That is actually what we're selling. You will see where wholesalers will go out into the open market and put a property out and say, I have a property for sale. Guess what they just did? They just created a Class C misdemeanor. Misrepresentation. That's right. And listen, for years, they got away with it. But now we've got people that are hunting for them. They're going on for sale by owner sites and looking for misrepresentation. Do you think this is a lot of money to our county if they catch you? Absolutely. You think it pays for 2 or 3 people's salary just to catch 1 or 2 of you? Absolutely. So do you think this is an income generating activity for our county? Absolutely. So if you're like, yeah, I'll just slide it through. They got people looking for you now. We didn't have that in the past, right? We didn't have that in the past, okay? Now, I'm not trying to scare you but before you leave here today, I'm going to show you how to make it all work. I'm going to show you how to do it the right way, right? So then we go out and find Mr. Investor. Mr. Investor, Mr. Investor, are you looking for houses? Yes, I am. How many buyers are in the room? Just me? That's awesome. Oh, I was like, yeah, I'm a buyer. I'm a buyer. I'm a cash buyer, okay? I'm a cash buyer. And so Mr. Investor steps to the table and says, I'm interested in the deal. So we do what's called an assignment. The whole purpose of the assignment agreement is to assign our interest to the new buyer and what? It has our payout demands. That is what the assignment is for. It's to transfer the equitable interest with a payout demand. That's the whole reason we need it. How many contracts do you need to wholesale a traditional way? That's it. How many of you can do that? 3 of you. Awesome. I know, it's been a long year, hasn't it? We're 4 days in, man. Listen, how many of you can truly learn how to use 2 pieces of documentation? Let me just be honest about this, right? How many of you will not raise your hand if I ask you 100 times? I got you. So, all right, we get them to sign it. They pay us cash. That's traditional. Cash. That's a traditional assignment. They pay us cash, right? Then that cash, they take their own cash or through REI Funding Partners over here. They'll go to REI Funding Partners and say, hey, I got a great deal. Can you fund it for me? If you've got an REI Funding Partner in your corner, are you a cash buyer? Yeah, you're a cash buyer. Absolutely. Because there's no finance contingency. Did you follow me? So they take that to closing.